Content creating is seen almost like a movie. You make things and you make it to entertain people, and that's what you're supposed to do. I do content creating, but I don't do content creating to entertain people. I do content creating because I find it enjoying. But there are some people on the internet, content creators, who basically takes it and they just play some sort of like character. So basically, what happens is that they don't be themselves; they actually be a specific character. So if you're someone who's like boring and not very energetic, you will force yourself to be energetic. So I think like the biggest example of this is I Show Speed. He's probably like the biggest example of this, and there's a lot of other people like that, but he is basically like the main example. Playing a character for content creating. Now, there was really nothing wrong with playing a character. I think it's smart because you attract a lot of people. So obviously, if you do it for money, you will make more money. But it has, I believe that it has more downsides than actually upsides. So let's get really into that. So obviously, playing a character it can be mentally exhausting for a person. So take for example, I Show Speed. This guy is always screaming, freaking jumping up and down like he's excited to go on a Disney ride. And he's always screaming, yelling, banging his PC, doing whatever. And I'm pretty sure every time after he streams, I'm gonna be completely honest that he is probably very, very exhausted after stream because of this specific character. So when someone plays a character almost like that, it can be physically or mentally exhausting for that person, which can also like not encourage them to make more, or they won't find motivation to make more content because it exhausts them when it's supposed to be fun. So it turns more into like work than actually like making money for doing what you love. So you just become very exhausted, and it's sad. Uh, I guess another one I think it can like hurt your publicity. So take for example, you play like when you content create, you play like a stupid character. So you'll play someone who's, for example, you're playing someone who's extremely stupid, and then next thing you know, maybe when your actual self is probably like a nice, smart individual. So let's say if your fans comes up to you and they see you in public, they will think that you're stupid, so they will play along like you're stupid, even though that you probably hate that and you're actually smart in real life. So it can really like have a negative effect on your publicity in real life. So you kind of have to like look at it in different spectrums because it can do that to a person. So let's say I don't know you actually act like your actual person on stream or on videos or whatever. I don't think people will uh, understand like if you're being like if you're oh no that's sorry my teeth if you're playing that character or you're being actually genuine. So people can get that mixed up, which is obviously not good. So let's say for example that you're playing, let's get a little stupid guy again. So you're playing a stupid character, and you're actually being genuine to um, the audience. They won't know if you're actually, if it's like part of the character, or that the person who plays the character is being completely genuine, and that can have a downside. Or even for streaming, uh, your fans here's the truth. Your fans will probably act just like your character as well. So if you're being stupid, the fans might also play that character and be stupid. So whenever they see you, they think, oh yeah, this guy. If this guy can act stupid, that means I can act stupid on his videos or stream or whatever. So it has like a big negative effect on it. I don't know if I'm explaining it the best way, but I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Uh, which is why I like to watch videos or like people on the internet who are genuinely being themselves, like who are genuinely being just being who they are. There's a lot of popular people out there who are themselves when they make videos. I think a big person who is just themselves is Queso. I think Queso as a streamer is honestly very vibey, very comfy, very calm. The way he streams is just like watching your friend play a game because he hangs out. He's not screaming, well, sometimes, but he's not. He's just very calm, relaxed, and like a genuinely nice, friendly, vibey guy. Like every time I go to his streams, I feel like it's just a walk, just like talking to a friend over a voice call while he's playing a game, and that's good. That's nice. I don't want to like go, let's for example, go to like a Kai Cenat stream and watch this guy freaking screaming into his mic, flipping a chair, and Phantom like breaking his door down and screaming and also taking his food. Like I'd rather watch Queso stream rather than like a Kai Cenat stream. So hope you can understand what I'm talking about. It's also preference, all that and all that. I mean, no sense. It's just all preference and like who the person likes. Like if you prefer a like a relaxed vibey stream, Queso will be perfect. If you like to have like a more energetic, screamy, like, whatever nonsense, Kai Cenat is also a good option. So playing a character is just one of those things where you have to be very, very careful to do it because there was also a lot of big negative outcomes with playing a character. So if you just play a character, like be careful. Maybe don't make it extremely like obvious that you're playing a character. For example, I think Koi Kenshin is I think the perfect amalgamation or like prime like popular YouTubers are like a good example of like balancing playing a character and playing themselves because pause or playing themselves because you can actually tell when they're playing that character or when they're actually being themselves. So if they're being serious, most likely they're playing themselves and being completely serious. But if they're being goofy, funny, haha, most likely they're playing the character or they're being themselves because people who can be themselves um, are honestly funny. So it all depends how you play it. I think the safest way to do it is to just balance being you and playing that character. Because if you make your entire personality on the internet that specific character, it can have a big impact on who you are as a person. So it's just something that you have to play safe. I'm not saying that you shouldn't play a character. That's pretty smart because you attract to those people. But if you ever act like yourself, those people who like you, they probably won't be there because they're expecting your character there rather than your genuine self because they come there to see you playing that specific character rather than seeing you just you as a person. So it's just one of those things you just have to be careful with. The base that was a big voice crack. The best way that you can do it is to my freaking throat. I'm gonna punch my throat. The best way to do it is to balance a funny vibe of you, and also a genuine self of you. So if you just play a character where you're trying to be funny, you're trying to, also be genuine and also not mentally exhaust yourself or physically exhaust yourself, you should be golden. It's just those things that you have to take in mind. Like if you play a character, there will be outcomes for that character that you might not know about. And obviously, this doesn't apply to movies because obviously in movies you have to play a specific character. So it's just content creating in general. And yeah, that's kind of what I want to talk about because that's just been on my mind for a while because I've been seeing like a lot of like iShowSpeed clips. I see like a lot of Kai Cenat clips, uh, Queso clips, and like other people playing like these streaming and videos where they're all hype excited and like playing a specific character. So it just made me want to make this video because I like throughout watching those videos and streams, I like thought to myself, okay, so if this character is like no more, there's no more this character, like what would happen to the fan base? So you just gotta be careful. It's almost like those like family channels, kid channels. It's all almost the same thing. So yeah, just a little tiny video just talking about that. That's it. Thanks for watching.